ideas to get creative, getting out of a funk, and fun spring accessories, today on episode 3 of Confab Friday. Hi guys, I'm Carrie from Counting Sand, and welcome to Confab Friday, where I have an informal discussion with you about how to live a deeply satisfying life in the mundane of the everyday. If you like what you hear, subscribe below and then head on over to my blog for more. If you have a lot on your plate, it's so important that you are creative. But you might be thinking, well, I don't really have money to be creative. Let me just give you a little bit of encouragement right now. If you walk outside your doors, you can find all sorts of things to be creative with. For instance, look at this. I found a piece of driftwood at the ocean. Not only that, I found this crazy shell, which both of these I have intentions of making some really fun things with them, which I'll be blogging about in the future. So go outside, pick up some branches off the ground, pick up some rocks, go look around for wildflowers. It doesn't matter. You will find all sorts of things. I found these in just a few minutes being outside on the beach, and wherever you are, you've got lots of things that essentially God created. You don't even have to make them, but you can make fun things out of them when you do find them. So go look for stuff. Enjoy yourself, get creative, and I look forward to seeing what you do. Have you guys ever gotten in a funk? You know, it's that kind of minor depressed state where you just want to lay in bed and eat all day, maybe watch some chick flicks. This happens to me every now and then, and it's one of the most dangerous places I can be in. So really quickly, I just want to go over what causes a funk, how to avoid it, and how to get out of one if you find yourself in it. First of all, what causes it? For me, a lot of the time, it's maybe a negative comment or being overwhelmed with a large task at hand. Sometimes I compare myself to people on Facebook or blogs or Pinterest, and I feel like I don't measure up, and that can send me into one. And anytime I allow unnecessary stress, when I take on responsibility that isn't mine to take on, all of these things can send me into a funk very easily. How do I avoid it? First of all, I need to get enough sleep. I try to go to bed 8 hours before I know I'm going to get up the next morning, and I try to stick to that bedtime every night. It doesn't always happen, but I find that if I'm not getting to bed on time consistently, that I start to get more prone to falling into little funks. Be creative, whatever that looks like for you. If you need to go on Pinterest and look for the easiest DIY project ever, go ahead and do that. Just create something with your hands. If you have a lot of raw emotion in your heart, then before you get into the funk, write it out. Make some poetry or write song lyrics and write a song if you've never done that before. Do anything to get the creativity that's inside of you up and out so that you can be proud of what you're doing and not discouraged. And lastly, be thankful and do this intentionally. Don't wait to have really good feelings, but choose to have them. This will go a huge way in keeping you out of a depressed state. And how about when you're in a funk? How do you get out of it? The number one thing I need to do when I am discouraged is just get up, stand up, go outside if I can, and walk around. Just moving helps. You've heard it said, an object in motion stays in motion, and an object at rest stays at rest unless acted on by an outside force. It's practically scripture. Just get up and start moving, and this will get the endorphins flowing and the good hormones moving, and that automatically is going to make you feel better. Call a friend and talk. Tell them what's going on in your heart. This will do a couple things. It'll bring you closer to that friend, which is always good. It'll help you get your emotions up and out, and you can vent to somebody who hopefully will empathize with you. And it can also just help you see things that you maybe hadn't seen before you started talking about it. And why don't you try writing out your feelings? Ask yourself, what is bothering you? What are you wanting that you're not getting? Who's frustrating you? What's happened throughout the circumstances of the day? If you actually write this down, you're going to learn things you couldn't learn by just thinking about them. These are some things that have really helped me get out of funks in my life. What about you? Have you learned anything? Let me know in the comments below. Yesterday on the blog, I wrote a post about how to make just about the world's easiest flower clips ever. If you are interested, head on over to www.counting-sand.com and you can see some more flower clips that I made, and I'm actually giving these away this week. So if you're interested, go on the blog, enter the Rafflecopter giveaway. You just have to comment, tweet, like the Facebook page. You don't even have to do all those. You can just do one. And if you like them, I just might send them your way. And if you don't win the giveaway, the tutorial for how to make these is up. And it's the easiest thing in the entire world. And you can wear them. I've been making these for 2 years for my daughter, and I just realized this week that I could wear them. Yeah, it's just a super fun accessory for spring. It's a statement piece. I don't have a lot of statement necklaces, so this kind of takes the place of that. And yeah, go enter, and good luck. I hope you enjoyed Confab Friday today. You guys have a good weekend. See you later. Say hi.
Hi.
Can you wave? Can you blow kisses? Can you say your ABCs?
A, B, C, D, E, F, I, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, O, B, W, X, Y, and
Are we ready?
Z. Now we're knowing ABCs. Next time we're losing me. Yay!
She's 2. She's a genius.